Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, so not really low. Hey. Hello, Igus. I was mistaken, it must have been durably constructed. She's so far from passing as a human, it doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings in conversation yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Well, she can't. Literal NPC. Where's Mitsuru?
Hello.
There you are, how did it go? Is that? I handed over the form to extend Aragaki's leave of absence. Right, I thought as much. He's certainly stubborn, I'll give him that. But this is his decision, so there's nothing more we can do. I apologize for making you run back and forth so much. But thanks to you, I can finally lay this matter to rest. I appreciate your help. Not a problem. After everything you've done, I suppose I do owe you an explanation. But not here, let's relocate to the student council room. I assure you it won't take long.
I don't think I ever told you about how things were before you joined. SEAS originally started off with only 3 members. Back in middle school, I invited Akihiko to join, and Aragaki followed him soon after. We had no idea what we were doing back then. We were young, inexperienced, and we had almost no intel to work off of. We could barely even make it past the entrance to Tartarus back then. Actually exploring the tower like we're doing now was nothing more than a pipe dream. Even with all our shortcomings, we worked decently as a team. As peers, it was easy for us to connect, and the work was hard but fulfilling.
I can't even imagine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not complaining about our current circumstances. We've discovered how to eliminate the Dark Hour, and we've since grown much stronger. However, after what happened in Yakushima, and with Aragaki rejoining, it's hard not to remember the old days. Maybe I'm so concerned about re-enrolling him in school because I'm still living in the past.
Why is his attendance so vital?
Well, sometime after we started working as a team, we all came to an agreement. We promised we'd all graduate together. No one left behind. Akihiko was just as reckless back then, too. Aragaki was always the one reminding him that our lives were at stake. Although his wording certainly wasn't quite so thoughtful.
What a surprise.
I know, right? I was surprised too. But Aragaki didn't used to distance himself from others like he does now. Ever since he left the team, he's acted like he's wanted to punish himself. It's almost like he just wants to waste away. I'm hoping he'll remember his promise and take a step back and look at himself. That's why I gave you the paperwork to get him back in school. That was my last hope, but I suppose it didn't work out. I'll tell Akihiko myself.
Hmm.
All right, I'll take this. I'll start on the process for extending his leave of absence.
It seems like Mitsuru and Tsunade were really hoping Aragaki would return to school. I should think carefully about whether to hand this over or not.
What's the matter?
Wait a minute.
Oh, sure. What's wrong, though? Is it missing a page? I'll let you handle it then. Make sure to let Aragaki know as well.
I took the leave of absence extension form and left the student council room. Maybe I should look for Aragaki and get him to reconsider. Hey ya, 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 hey ya. Do we have a justice? We do.
Excuse me?
Are you leaving now? I was thinking about visiting the bookstore again. I know it might be a lost cause, but still. Sure. Thank you so much. To be honest, I was afraid to go by myself. But with you there, then even if someone bought it. No, I should be more optimistic. Okay, let's go, Yuki-san.
Senpai, hurry! I hope no one's bought that illustration collection. Please still be there. Come on.
Wait! Fushimi! They said our class's materials fee hasn't been paid yet.
Yeah, I was totally getting grilled in the faculty office just now.
All right, the money. I, gave it to Mr. Takenozuka when he came to the office.
You were the one responsible for that money, weren't you, Fushimi-san? That means you were the last one who saw it.
Uh-oh.
But I just told you.
Well, the teacher told us we haven't paid yet. So doesn't that make this your fault?
Senpai?
It's gotta be a misunderstanding.
Yes,
Has to be.
I think so too. I clearly remember giving the money to the teacher. It has to be some kind of mistake.
Look, just make sure you take care of it, alright? I'm sure it's exciting to have that much money, but you better do something before everyone finds out. Don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
Wait! You think
L.
Those guys, they must think I stole the money. I couldn't stand up to them, but I didn't take anything.
We have to do something. Alright. We gotta.
You're right. We have to do something. I have to prove to everyone that it wasn't me. How do I do that? I'm certain I handed the money over. I'll just have to talk to Mr. Takenozuka about this. But what if he thinks I'm accusing him of stealing? Senpai, what should I do?
Chihiro is on the verge of tears. I have to do something about this. I can sense that Chihiro is relying on me. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm sorry. I know I can't just expect you to solve everything. This is my problem, so I need to figure it out on my own. Bookworms. I think I have to pass today. Sorry.
L. I'll act with Chihiro until it was time to part ways. No. Sorry, kiddo. What are you doing?
Say. Alright.
Sure. I don't know why we're doing this, but that's okay. Oh, I know why. It's to get the relationship up. It's just me, or are there a lot more cases where people lose consciousness all over the world?
What?
Don't say stuff like that. Uh-oh. First spell has rung. We need a magician. The time flies.
Marvelous. I'm looking for. How may I assist you? Now, let's begin.
What kind of persona do you desire?
This is your progress so far. This person. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Very well.
Da 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 da. Whew. Get gone. Classroom. Hey, 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 hey.
Sorry.
Not really in the mood for ramen today, so let's just head to Wild Duck. I can't eat. What happened, brother?
Sure you want to know? I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore. To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
Bride to be.
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing. When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking. And I've made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emiry. You think that's a good plan?
Not really. Personally, not really, but congrats, I guess.
Thanks, dude. I'm seriously in love with Emiry, and I'm gonna marry her. Then, Emiry Kana will be known as Emiry Tomochika, and I will make her the happiest wife ever. Back me up, you know?
Tomochika seems dead set on this plan. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Yeah, he's kind of an L. A little bit.
We should get going. I wonder how many more times I'll get to walk home with you like this.
Not many. Probably.
Welcome back!
Sup, dude? Another full moon soon, and since Chidori is getting better, I think I should start training again. Besides, those apathy freaks are popping up everywhere. Hello. I got enthusiastic about cooking for myself for once, but I bought way too many ingredients. I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers on my hands. Sure. Let's go make something tasty.
I picked up the ingredients to make chicken sauté today, but I might have bought too much. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I always end up having leftovers. What about you? Would you say you're a big eater?
Depends on the taste.
Come on, you're worried before I even make it? I'm sure it helps if it tastes good, but don't set your expectations too high. Let me just apologize in advance. Well, either way, it'll be packed full of nutrients, so don't worry about that. They say your health is your most valuable asset, you know? I figured we should think about what we're putting into our bodies. And if I could lose some weight while we're at it, I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But let's put that aside for now.
Why does she wear a collar?
Why don't we start with veggies? Can you cut the tomatoes for me?
I made chicken sauté with Yukari.
breast meat because it was cheap, and I heard it's good for a diet, but it's kind of dry. Okay, very dry. I can barely chew through it. And that was unexpected. I don't usually mess up this kind of thing. Hey, you're doubting me, aren't you? I'm serious.
Chicken saute.
I'll make up for it next time. So let's cook together again when you get the chance. It'll be so delicious, you can't help saying yum.
Okay. Sure. Loki rather have Fuka cook for me.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Brother, I hate this guy. Take your seats and we'll begin. Hifumi yoi munayako to mochi ron rane. This is math class normally, yes. Well, Miss Miyahara is feeling under the weather, so I'll be filling in for her. Since you're expecting a math lesson, I'll be talking about numerology. Numerology is a type of magic which sees the world through a system of numbers. Essentially, its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, so numerologists merely take advantage of that power. Some say the first true numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean theorem, but he's also quite famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what is now called Pythagoreanism. They realized that everything existing in this world corresponds to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also worked toward verifying the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they add up to 10, which holy number is the most important of all. 7 is the most holy number, most perfect rather. They're known as the tetractys. Later, others would build upon the numerological function that the Pythagoreans laid. Even recently, studies have been performed on the relationship between names and numbers. Let's look at this a little closer, shall we? Let me teach you a method to interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name too. Now convert your name into a number, 1 for A, 2 for B, and so on, then add the numbers together. If a letter has a 2-digit number, like 14 for N, first add the two digits together to make a single digit. Keep adding those digits together until you're down to a final number between 1 and 9. Oh. Upon learning our root. What? Upon learning or reflecting on digits' properties, you can conclude the characteristics of the person in question. Basically, your number represents your general personality. Say, are you still listening? I hope all these talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. Here's a test to see if you're... Yeah.
Okay, then.
Easy. Giggy. Tetractys.
Correct.
The actuarial tables predict a happy future for you. A bit more on numerology and names before you're dismissed. Numerology can also be used to discern your inner self, your public persona, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into numbers and add them up. That reveals your inner self next to the consonants in your name to get your persona you display in public. Using this same method on your birth date will calculate your future, but make sure you use Christian era dates in that calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology by adding, yeah, whatever. This is sorcery. I answered correctly! Yay, good job, me. Ba da 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 da.
Thank you. We only have so much time to train here, so you have to practice on your own if you want to win.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good. And don't forget, know your limits and make sure you stretch properly. Oh, why don't you give them some advice, too?
No, I don't want to. You guys got this.
Yeah, but don't forget to stay focused till the end. Now listen, no matter what, think positive and don't give in to fear.
The kids went home after finishing their training.
Those kids are going to challenge the 6th graders soon. Apparently, the winners will get to use the schoolyard. Earlier, they asked me to write the challenge letter for them. A little worried, actually. Well, not just about the race, but also about whether or not I spelled something wrong.
Dummy.
So, what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're as young as they are. Do you really think they can beat the 6th graders?
As long as we believe in them.
They'll be fine, right? After all, they learned from us.
I need a
Why am I
shave.
feeling so nervous? It's gonna be okay. I'm sure they can win.
I think I'm gonna shave after this stream.
Come to think of it, I should have asked you to write the challenge letter. I probably should have used bigger words. Ugh, I'll be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it.
Why are you a dumbass? Maybe.
Oh, you're back.
Hey. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, let's cook. Kitchen rolls, all return the favor. Yeah, let's cook. We cookin'.
I see. So if there's leftovers, we can keep them in the fridge.
We can?
But we're cooking for 2 today. There probably won't be leftovers. Oh, I forgot to mention, but I'm making katsudon. Make sure to eat it all, no matter how it tastes.
I prefer ramen.
I said I'd thank you. This place ain't equipped to make that. I want something with rice, so we're having katsudon today. Got it? Alright then. Time to get started. The rice is already cooked, so just scoop everything into a bowl once it's ready. I like extra large portions, by the way.
I watched Aragaki cook. His skill is on par with that of a professional chef. The katsudon is ready. Crunchy, flaky breaded pork, topped with half-cooked egg. I could eat this all day.
Looks like you're a fan, huh? Anyone can make this, as long as they practice. Today we just had the rice and toppings. But you could add side dishes too. Well, give it a try when you have time.
Katsudon.
Alright. I did my part to thank you. You handle the cleanup. See you around.
I've got a few messages. Who we chilling with today? Probably none of these guys. We don't like these people. Just kidding. Is this the urge to... Yeah, we could buy these.
Not bad.
Metal. We can buy these. We have enough money to just, like, waste. Right.
Thanks.
He's gonna be very upset with me.
What?
So I talked to Aragaki and returned the leave of absence renewal form. Yes. You want to talk to me about something? Let's go somewhere else. You hungry?
So, are you still carrying that thing around?
I couldn't hand it over.
Looks like you're not just playing errand boy this time. Sorry, but I'm not going back to school. Since it's you, I guess I'll say it. I ain't gonna live much longer. I'm getting by on meds right now, but that won't last forever.
Is there anything we can do, brother?
This is probably the part where I ask God for a miracle, but that's never worked for me. This is my body we're talking about. I know it better than anyone, and I know there's nothing I can do.
Here you go. 2 specials.
Hold up.
The noodles are getting soggy. I know it seems like I wasted your time, but it's the good memories that stay with you and get people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever. I gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else. Damn. You really don't mince your words, do you? But you know, that ain't so bad. It's way more refreshing than having someone keep quiet because they're scared of hurting my feelings. That's gotta be why they depend on you so much. Aki and Kirijo are fighting with way more confidence than they had 2 years ago. Yeah, you're just something special. But look, if you got time to waste on me, then go spend it on someone else. Like Amada. He's still just a kid. He's way in over his head. I'm still gonna do whatever I can to help. But after that, I'm counting on you. I'll hold on to this. Yeah. I should have been the one to hand it in. Sorry I put that on you. You can head on outside. I'm paying today. Thanks. Money's on the counter.
Thanks. Come again.
I'm muted. That's super sad, though.
Oh, well.
Hello. Howdy, kiddo. Da 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 da. We moving.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Deals.
Please take a look.
Arcana.
Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Very well. We look.
Hang out with the monk. Da, da. You're here again. You really are an odd kid. Well, have a seat.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh? Drinks here? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least
rich.
I never gave much to my son.
I have enough.
You know. Guess you kids have ways to make money these days.
No.
You're not doing anything illegal, though. Are you, kid? Not that I care. By the way, let me ask you. Is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
Oh. Yes.
That was a stupid question, I should have guessed. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration. Still, when you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a
not much, probably.
and an annual pension. It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot.
Oh wait, no, that's a lot more than, or a lot less than
something new today, huh, kid?
you make in America. I forget conversion rates.
Trying to get rich.
250,000.
Life as it comes.
Mitsuru's words are Mutatsu's words are harsh, but I can understand. Yeah. That is a little over 1.5 million. That's not bad. Oh wait. That's a lot. Who makes that? Wait. A normal white-collar worker is making over 1.5 million a year? That's not true. Sorry. When did this game come out? 2007? Yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure this out. Oh. Yeah, it's looking at. Yeah, it's hard to find that way back then. I assume it's a lot less comparatively.
I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
I said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. Oh. It's EP time, I guess.
Good evening.
Hi, friend.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but there's only one more week until the full moon. I hope nothing serious happens. But you can never be sure what the future holds. Be careful out there, okay? Remember, I'm always looking out for you. We'll meet again.
Okay. Hey.
By the way.
I can hear people talking. Someone in my neighborhood actually has those symptoms.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a few in mine too. I'm scared. They said it on TV that it's not contagious, but I feel like it's a sign of the end of the world. Don't joke like that. The end of the world, there's no way. First bell is rung.
And we arrive at the solution.
We already covered it. How any number divided by 0 is undefined, right? Oh, we didn't? Was that the other class? Well, either way, I just told you, so let's move on. For this one, the answer is 8. Don't you think 8 is such a darling number? Almost as precious as 9's curly little tail. But oh, the 2. Not enough people appreciate it. 2 is awesome. Aren't numbers just downright adorable? We'll stay awake, I guess. But then, on the other hand, things like the square root sign and the sigma have a much more refined feel to them. Pair them together with numbers and you can express anything in the world. Hearts, minds, emotions. Everything boils down to synapses firing in the brain. Which means they can be expressed by numbers. Isn't it amazing what those cute little digits can do? I'm so smart. I'm a genius. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, 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 hey. Time to go back again. Hey, 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 hey. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Now then, let's go.
What kind of person do you decide?
This persona, yes? You can't control this one yet.
Which will you choose?
What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a... Well, well, well.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez.
Very well.
Alrighty then. Bum bum bum.
Today's meeting is canceled.
Sad.
Did Odagiri-san do something?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
A teacher came by earlier and called him to the faculty office. That teacher seemed really upset.
Something happened? Probably. I better head to the faculty office.
Don't be so stubborn. All you have to do is write his name on the list.
He was appointed to the student council by the president herself. He's a responsible person. That's why I didn't add him to the suspect list.
You know there are witnesses who've seen him wandering the streets late at night, don't you? I thought you hated students who don't follow the rules.
It's not that I doubt the witness reports. It's more that I trust him. So I'm not adding him to the list.
Odagiri, I really thought you were smarter than this. You can go ahead and forget about our deal.
If you'll excuse me then.
So, you heard all that.
It wasn't me.
I know. You don't have to convince me. That teacher suspects you of all people. How he ever got certified is a mystery to me. Don't worry. Even if the whole school turns on me, I'll have your back.
Good. Appreciate it. Odagiri seems to care about me a lot. I feel like we're becoming better friends. Yay!
I'll have your back. You're starting to rub off on me. See you later.
Parted ways with Odagiri and went back to the dorm. Cool.
Yes. Oh.
Oil, I have a large stock of silicone oil. It works well with precision components. If you like, you may have some for free. What a steal, as they say. Check. We're gonna go to the Velvet Room, and by that I mean just talk to Elizabeth.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to
Still
it.
cannot foresee. Yeah, whatever. How may I assist you? About requests.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
Seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Is that the oil I requested? Silicone oil for precision components. My, this seems to be the real deal. I wonder what its intended use is. Should I apply it, soak in it, or perhaps drink it? Well, in any case, this completes my request. You can take the oil back with you. Please take this as your reward. Rocket Punch.
Very well.
Da 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 da. We are going to garden with Shinjiro. Let's go. I think this is good.
Yeah. If this keeps up, we'll be in good shape. If there are any crops that are bruised or misshapen, give them to me. They'll still taste fine. Nothing beats eating them freshly picked. Oh, right. Don't just leave the stems and roots laying around after harvesting the crops. Take them out and replace the soil right away. You can't replant anything until you do that.
Got it.
I'm glad you pick up on stuff so quickly. Less trouble that way. You're great to work with. Unlike a certain someone. You know, I only started this on a whim. But it's worth it every now and then. Even someone like me can... well... how do I put this? Growing something lets you see the result of your labor. You feel like you built it with your own hands. Its life cycle ends once you eat it, though.
We still have our memories.
It's so damn cheesy. But you know, maybe you're right. I thought I'd forgotten all about gardening as a kid. Even if someone disappears, maybe they can still leave something behind. Nothing. Just talking to myself. Guess that ain't really like me.
Aragaki seems to have realized something through the tending the garden. Temporarily increases... oh, that's kind of cracked.
Ended up saying a little too much today. Break time's over. Let's get back to it.
Ah, wait.
Alright.
Okay, he's just telling us we're done. Sweet. I think I'm gonna play Madden. So I'm gonna call it for this stream. Peace.